Good evening, students.
Good evening, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My voice ta apan mane suni parchunte?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me tell the names who appear to be in the meeting. The names are Aishwarya Dhal, Barsha Pradhan, Snehashree Patel, Soumya Rani Pushti, and another name, only mobile number is showing. So let's start from
Sir, Itri Mishra.
Itri Mishra. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. So let me introduce myself first. I am the chairperson of Bidyasagar Classes, Pradeep Kumar Mahapatra. So, do you know what is the purpose of today's session? Anybody has any idea why we are here? तो माने जानी चो कि आज मु ए जो सेशन टा नउची कोथि पय नउची कार बेसिक आइडिया अछि हमें आज कोन करबा तुमको किछि सर कहितले कि सत्य सर को टाइप रो क्लास होबो कोन होबो किछि कहितले
To discuss about
No, sir.
sir, माने केमती प्रेजेंट करिवो निजे को सेठी एंट्री केमती थिबो ड्रेसिंग सेंस कोन सेटा से विषय रे बतेबे कहितिले
एग्जैक्टली तो मोर डोमेन हला देखो मु बेसिकली जने एक्सपीरियंस पर्सन जहां भी कहबी whatever I will say from my vast more than 25 year experience in guiding students to success in various sectors, especially in interviews. तो तुम माने मोर वीडियो भी देखिथिबो मु जेतले पैनल ले भी बसे पिलांको विभिन्न प्रकार वे रे क्रॉस क्वेश्चन करे आ तांकोठु बेस्ट माने मेन हला मोर मेन मोटो थाए तुम मानको भितरे एबिलिटी अछि जो कॉन्फिडेंस टा टिके लो रहउची सेटा को मु हाई कर दिए स्टूडेंट मानकर सो दैट सेमान निजर ओन टैलेंट टा को बुझी पारे कि इन द इंटरव्यू रे सेमाने जोटा कि ऑफलाइन ने टिके बेसी माने अफेक्ट पड़े किंतु ऑनलाइन ने भी इट इज गुड एनफ ओके तो मु एबे गोटे काम करबी मु समस्तଙ୍କ सहित इंडिविजुअली इंटरेक्शन करबे अदर्स माने पेशेंटली रहिबे तो इंडिविजुअल इंटरेक्शन कला परे समस्त मते गोटे व्हाट्सएप रे हेलो लिखि पठेले मु गोटे बायोडाटा फॉर्म समस्त को फॉरवर्ड करबी सेटा को फिल अप करके तार ये कॉपीटा को पीडीएफ टा को मते तुम माने समस्त पठेबो सो दैट मु जतबे नेक्स्ट सेशन ने भी अकॉर्डिंगली आई विल आस्क क्वेश्चंस राइट
Okay, sir.
so let's start from Itri Mishra. Itri?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you on your switch on your mic and I will ask you few questions just to test your entry level knowledge where you stand now as far as appearing in the interview is concerned. So Itri, give a very brief introduction of yourself.
Sir, my name is Itri Mishra. I am from Berhampur, Ganjam. I have completed my graduation from SBR Government Women's College. I have completed my BA from Government Training College, Sundargarh. I have 4 years of experience from Aditya Birla Public School. Thank you, sir.
Very good. So it is basically you have very good teaching experience in that public school Aditya Birla. Which class students you were teaching?
Sir, there I had taken the math class of standard 4th and standard 5th and the physics class of standard 6th, 7th and standard 9th.
So Itri, teaching is a very, very responsible job. So tell me, what is the biggest motivation for you to become a teacher? Why you have chosen to take up teaching as a career option?
Sir, as I belongs to a teacher family. I belongs from a teacher family.
Repeat the sentence.
Sir, as I belongs from.
I belongs. I belongs or I belong.
Achha, I belong. Yes, sir. Sorry.
As I belong. You are the first person. I belong to a.
I belong to a teacher family. That's why from very childhood I have seen how my parents are interact with student. So accordingly, sir, teaching gives me immense pleasure, which I experienced in my internship classes. That's why I choose the teaching profession, sir.
But how you will be a part of our nation building process by becoming a teacher?
Okay, sir. Sir, teacher is a friend, philosopher, and guide. And student are the seeds. It's like if we nurture them, then they will give us. Then they will develop like a small plant, then tree. Then they will provide us many things. In the same way, a teacher, when nurturing their student, they will grow up accordingly, and at last they will they will become a good person which helps to build our nation.
So now, we are about to celebrate our Independence Day.
Yes, sir.
On 15th August, and your interview will be around that time.
17. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So my question is, do you think India in general, or our states, Odisha, all the students are getting benefited, all the people in fact are getting benefited from independence, or still some problem as far as in the teaching, all the students are getting equal access to quality education, or still a lot of things remains to be done as far as teaching and learning is concerned in a poor state like Odisha?
Sir, as per my opinion, as compared to the independent time, means 1947, 15th August, and nowadays means 15th August 2024, there is a drastic change in education system. But sir, everything has a pros and cons. As we are towards the technology and towards the development, but since some states like our Odisha also to some extent some extent it is in backward in perspective of education, like some district Koraput, Balangir, so KBK districts are. I think it requires some more intention, more so remedies which will develop the perspective of education of that area. It's my point of view, sir.
Okay, so basically you are a maths teacher, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So mathematics is a very demanding subject for many students, and most of the students have find it difficult to master it, and some students even have fear for mathematics. So how you make teaching mathematics easy, fun, and impart the basic level? Mathematics, if somebody doesn't have the fundamentals covered, basics covered, it is very tough for him to master mathematics. So being a teacher for almost 4 years, what is your strategy to instill that confidence amongst the students so that they will not fear mathematics and excel in doing maths?
Sir, as per my opinion, sir, my first motive is to engage students or to give them experience of real life situation. For example, in class 6 onward, there are different types of chapters are there which are very related to our daily life situation, like simple interest, compound interest, cost, profit, statistics. These are very related to our real life situation. So, sir, my first motive is to engage them in real life situation or give examples, or also including them such like banking system. That's why they will get experience and explore more and more things, which also develop the mathematics skill among them.
But another thing you should do, at least the best mathematics teacher I know, they must make students practice a lot. because unless and until you bring those numbers, I mean, a student, the more they train their mind to do practice, mathematics is such a subject, they will be used to it. More and more practice and problems to give them, I think sooner than later they will become perfect in it. And even if they don't practice, you may not give them some punishment, but you have to just bring and
Yes.
evaluate properly so that not a single student will feel neglected, because this is the
Yes,
big
sir.
duty. Once they teach, that is the job have done. But what they have
Yes,
teach, they have to evaluate properly whether the student have done plenty of problems for that concept. Otherwise, I don't think a student will never ever improve. Okay.
yes, sir.
And final question to you, as
Yes,
you are
yes, sir.
already, you have answered most of my questions, almost not exactly 100% satisfaction, but it is okay. My final question, mm, tell me why we will select you. There are so many, what extra you can offer to our school?
Sir, according to my point of view, or as per my opinion, is I have experience, and sir, my strength is my hard work.
Hmm.
Then I am a state level orator by which I can develop the confidence of the student through
Hmm.
extempore speech, debate, and public debate, etc. Sir. Then fourth one is, as a science, as I have science experience, then I can arrange the science exhibition, different types of science related programs, science club, mathematics club, science exhibition.
Hmm.
And sir, I have little bit knowledge of current affairs and GK/GS. Also,
You have knowledge of current affair. Tell
yes,
me,
sir. Yes,
presently
sir.
Olympics is taking place. It is taking place in
Yes,
which
sir.
country?
Sir, Paris.
Which country I have asked?
Country, France. Yes, sir, France.
Yeah. So, has India won any medals here?
Yes, sir. Already 3 medals India got.
Very good. In which discipline?
Sir, 10-meter air pistol, sir.
Very good.
5
Very good.
months.
Because students, that's fantastic answer. Okay. It is the, you are good, but some improvement needs to be done as far as your communication skills is concerned. Your English is
Absolutely.
all right, but some mother tongue influence is quite evident in your speech, which cannot
Yes,
be
sir.
developed overnight. But you have to do some practice as far as communication is concerned. Otherwise, you are okay. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Next student, I would like to ask questions is Barsha Pradhan. Barsha, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Barsha.
Yes,
Please give me a very brief introduction of yourself.
Sir, my name is Barsha Pradhan. I am from Bhadrak. I have completed my integrated BSc B.Ed from Fakir Mohan Autonomous College, Baleswar. I have recently completed my post-graduation in mathematics from Ravenshaw University, Cuttack.
Presently, are you teaching somewhere or you haven't taught anywhere? It is your first time.
Sir, I am currently teaching in a private school from 1st July. I have just now teaching there.
1st July means only 1 month experience.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Which class student you are teaching?
Sir, I am teaching class 8, 9, 10
I mean,
mathematics.
CBSE or Odia medium?
CBSE, sir. CBSE.
CBSE, very good. Okay, Barsha, tell me how your education will help you in your teaching
Yes.
profession.
Sir, first of all, a teacher needs to be a lifelong learner. So, as I have decided to join, first of all, I should know things betterly so that I can convey to my students. So,
No.
I was very.
Sorry.
Yes,
Actually, I have asked how your educational qualification will help you in your teaching. That is my question. So answer seems to be different. So please answer direct my question. As you are from mathematics PG and done B.Ed, so how your educational qualification will make you a better teacher?
Sir, I have mathematics in my mathematics discipline in my graduation and also in my post graduation. If I will join as a mathematics teacher, I will give them better knowledge and I can train them better in mathematics field.
Very good. Many people say that a very good student might not be a very good teacher. Do you agree with it?
No, sir, it's not accurate answer, but sometimes it's true that someone who knows many things cannot express properly, but who knows something so he can teach better. It's not
So
accurate.
according to you, who is a good teacher? Whom you must have sometime in your life you were a student also at some point of your life. So according to you, whom we can call a very good teacher?
So a teacher must have patience first of all, and he can provide a friendly environment to their students, so that the students can be open up near the teacher and can say what they feel, what their interest area, what their goals. Sir, a teacher should be like a learner and have patience and focused and passionate too.
There is a proverb: a good teacher teaches, a great teacher inspires. So how a teacher can become an inspirational personality?
Sir, first of all, a teacher should teach like this, that students will take them as an inspiration, because if a teacher have a good content knowledge, students will aspire them. First of all, they will think that our teacher can teach us better further, and if he can yes, and if a teacher can develop respect in the students for him and for other students, it's a good thing. And managing a classroom is a very vital thing for a teacher also.
Suppose what I am saying, many students have different level of interest and ambition. So how, being a teacher, you have already taught almost 1 month, you said, how you connect with the students in a classroom, because it is very essential. It is imperative that a teacher must connect with a student while teaching. So how you build that connection between the student while teaching?
But as for the inclusive classroom, only not each level of students, each students having other different dreams also need to be connected in a classroom. As we are teaching in a school, we have to be focused in the basic knowledge of a student. So I will connect their aims, like someone is sorry sir.
No. Actually, the answer is that in order to connect with a student, first of all, you have to ask them some questions of their you have to bring them to their comfort zone. Once, suppose some student has an interest, or you ask him what you have ate, even you ask very simple question and he answers, you know that it is very easy. So when a student answers, he develops that confidence that ma'am is appreciating me. So once that student feel that yes, this ma'am's class today, she appreciated me in the last class, or you can just tell something about themselves. Try to encourage them to speak up. If they don't speak up about themselves and they don't feel that they are not in demand, they will feel neglected and lose interest. So in order to connect them, you have to go to their level and ask some clever questions so that they will feel interested and engaged with you. Okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And my next question and final question. Now, after pandemic, the teaching methodology has, there's a paradigm shift, it has changed. Now the role of audio visual aids, particularly interactive boards, use of tablets, laptops, even mobile phones, have become a part of teaching. So do you think it is a good idea to encourage students to use internet for their learning, or simply they must follow the hard copies and material given by the students, by the teacher in the classroom, that is enough?
Sir, absolutely, they should be encouraged to use the internet, but in a positive way. It should be remembered that they should use the hard copy, because face-to-face interaction is also important, but they can explore their knowledge through internet, so they should use this.
Should use it. So you know how to use technology in teaching?
Yes, sir.
How?
Sir, in a classroom. Hello.
Classroom, yes. Yes.
Sir,
In
in
a
a
classroom.
classroom, as I am a mathematics teacher, while teaching, I can show some models. Like in geometry, I can show them the 3D models and use some graphs to teach them.
Suppose a classroom is equipped with a projector or an interactive board. So do you know how to make PowerPoints and make slides?
But I know how to make a PowerPoint slide, as I have done this in my projects in post-graduation, but I have not done it as a teacher till now.
But you know how to prepare.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. That's good enough. Okay. To be very critical, I mean, you have answered all my questions correctly. But one thing that needs to be addressed, you need to have more practical experience. And when you deliver your class there, they might ask you 2 minutes to deliver a session or a lecture. That will determine whether you succeed or not. So you prepare the subjects which you are very good at, and that will determine. Otherwise, I think as far as HR questions are concerned, I am okay with you. Okay.
Sir, any suggestions for developing my interview skill?
Yeah. The first suggestion is that when now it is because it is in the Zoom, you can answer the questions quite confidently. But when you are face to face, one thing you must remember, you must not feel that if I fail, fear of failure will make you nervous. And you must remember, if you need that job, the board member or that organization OAVS needs you more than you need that job. So when you are appearing in the interview, everybody, I am saying, everybody please listen. You must, all of you, remember that they need you more, so that never you just approach the interview another day in your life. Don't get extra cautious or try to give that extra effort. Otherwise, it will appear artificial. Be natural and try to deliver at your best. And the dressing sense, everything has to be. Suppose you are wearing a sari or a dress, you must have done it before. Otherwise, you will feel uncomfortable. So that is the suggestion I would like to give all of you. Approach the interview as if you are talking with your father or your uncle or your brother. Otherwise, when you get nervous, mind will get blank and you will forget to tell what you have already prepared. Okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Welcome. Then next student I would like to ask Aishwarya Dhal. Aishwarya, please switch on your microphone. Aishwarya, introduce yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Louder, please. Aishwarya. Aishwarya
Good
Dhal.
evening, sir. My name is Aishwarya Dhal.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. My name is Aishwarya Dhal. I have completed my graduation from Mercy College of Natural Law in English Honours, and I have completed my B.Ed from Narvi Devi Women's College of Teacher Education in 2023. I have two methods taken. One is English and another is history. And sir, now currently I am, as I am also an MBA graduate, I am working in HR firm for right now, sir.
So basically you want to be a history teacher or an English teacher?
Sir, in OAVS there is no criteria to teach TGT arts. It is only TGT English or TGT history. I am actually interested for both, sir.
Fine. So do you know you are strong in English literature or in English grammar? Which is your strength?
Sir, English grammar.
So you know English grammar?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you don't mind, I would like to ask you a few grammatical questions.
Sir, though I have not prepared, but I will try my best.
Okay, easy questions, which because as in the future you are going to teach students, I will ask elementary questions.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me what is the difference between a finite verb and a non-finite verb?
Sir, a finite verb and not finite verb. Sir, yes. There is first of all, if we derive the two, there is two definition of verb, and they are finite verb and they are non-finite verb. And finite verb changes with the number and tense, and non-finite verb does not change with the number and tense.
Can you give an
Sir,
example to justify your point?
Sir, like if I am giving example, he reads books. This is finite verbs. But running is our favorite hobby. Here running, we cannot change running.
Very good answer. Actually, as the name finite, finite means limited. Is limited by time, tense, number, person, whereas non-finite is not limited. Okay, non-finite is again subdivided into three parts. What are they?
Non-finite verbs are there, sir, they are infinitive, gerund, and participle.
Okay, good answer. Then
Yes,
tell me what is the difference between simple past and present perfect? Both the actions occurred in the past, but why something is present perfect whereas something is simple past?
sir, simple past, that means that that work has been already done. That has happened in the past. But past perfect, like
No, present perfect. Present perfect, simple
present
past. I have
perfect.
one.
Yes, sir. Present perfect, sir, actually I don't.
Actually, just listen to me. Present perfect means action occurred in the past but having a present impact or a present result. Like if I say that I have done my graduation in the year 2020, even if it is 4 years ago, still I have the certificate which is valuable, still valid, even if it is 4 years ago. But even the last night you took your lunch, but now you are not hungry anymore. Even it is one day before, it is in simple past. I took my lunch yesterday. So time doesn't matter. It is the impact of the result. In present perfect, when action took place in the past but have a present impact or a present result, it is present perfect. Whereas simple past, it is occurred, done and dusted. It has no relevance in the present moment, right? Like he played, I went to market yesterday. Okay, this is the thing you must remember. 10th question. Then, as far as the literature is concerned, I would like to ask you subject questions also.
Yes, sir.
Who has written Gulliver's Travel?
Sweet, sir, I
Very good.
guess.
Yeah. What type of literature is it? Is it a
Sir,
comedy or
actually,
tragic?
as far I remember, it is a tragic comedy.
No, it is a satire.
Satire, sir. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Tell me the name of few Victorian novelists.
I don't recall, sir, as per now.
Okay, fine. So you just have a glance at the history of English literature and all the era their works. So they might ask you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Aishwarya. Tell me
Yes, sir.
what you have learned from your parents which have shaped your personality and helped you to become a teacher.
Yes, sir. Actually, my father is a banker and my mother is a teacher. So my father just insisted me to enter into MBA. Then I have just saved my mind and enter into this MBA field. And I have already sir experience in working in Axis Bank, then in other HR firms. And sir, now, but when this COVID happens, I went back to home. And sir, I was just sitting one day, and my mother tell me, why don't you go? Why you are trying in Bangalore? We are trying in Hyderabad. You can just why not in Odisha teaching field? Then sir, I have just went and given this Odisha State B.Ed exam, and sir, I got the rank 30, all Odisha rank 30. Then sir, I got the good college, and I have entered into this field. Sir, my
So
parent always.
you are basically saying it is your mother who prevailed over you to
Yes, sir.
become a teacher?
Yes, sir. My
Hmm.
mother, who has just she insists me to do this thing and manage work-life balance in my life.
Very honest reply. So
Yes, sir.
now you have no regrets that you have quit banking and joining teaching profession.
No, sir, I will never regret. Sir, actually, I was not getting as much time for myself also. I was just working from 9. At that time, I don't have to that aptitude to work from 9 to 7.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so there are still scope for improvement for you. Like as I said, history of English literature, and there is some
Yes, sir.
literary terms
Content part.
you have to know. And again, grammar you know, but still there is also scope for improvement.
Yes,
Otherwise,
sir.
you are a confident person. I think you will definitely qualify. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, more other suggestions, sir, please.
हाँ तमर तो सब जिन वॉइस क्वालिटी ठीक अच्छी
Yes, sir.
किंतु जो आंसर गुड़ा तुम कहूच टिके लेंदी हो जाउची आ टिके ब्रीफली कहले भल हम कारण एबे तमे जतबेले तुमको गोटे जिनस पेरेंट्स को विषय में पचारली तुम पूरा डिटेल कहीदेल मो कहता से जिनसा तुम आउ टिके जदि कंसाइज करिवो देन इट विल हैव मोर इंपैक्ट ओवर द इंटरव्यू बोर्ड बुझी परछो तो
अच्छा सर को टाइप रो टिके हे परबो सर कहि पाले
हां
टिके
एबे जतबेले मो पचारली व्हाट यू हैव लर्न फ्रॉम योर पेरेंट्स
यस सर
तुम एमती कहि परता तो माय फादर इज ए banker. So I have being a banker, he is very punctual and honest. Because banking is सबुठ बड़ा जिनसा honesty. कारण
Yes.
टिक्के जदि हिसाब से भूल होला, he will be माने blacklisted, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So I have learned the accountability factor and honesty from my father. And as my mother is a teacher, so I have learned discipline and other noble qualities from my mother. And this has shaped my personality. ଆଉ ମା ତମକୁ କହିଲେ ଟିଚର ହବାକୁ ଇଏ କଲେ ଏତେ ଜିନିଷ ମୋ ମତରେ ନ କହିଲେ ଚଳିବ
Yes, sir.
ବୁଝିପାରିଲ
ଏତେ time ବି ଦେବେନି ସେମାନେ.
ହଁ କାହିଁକି ନା they will also run out of patience ତମେ
Yes.
କହୁଛ ଠିକ ଅଛି ବଟ୍ ମୁଁ ସବୁବେଳେ ବିଲିଭ କରେ brevity is the soul of wit ମାନେ ଆମେ ଯେତେ ବ୍ରିଫ ହବା ମହାତ୍ମା ଗାନ୍ଧୀ ଗୋଟେ ଥର କହିଥିଲେ ଗୋଟେ ବହିରେ ମୁଁ ପଢିଥିଲି ଗୋଟେ ଜିନିଷ ଯଦି ଗୋଟେ ମାନେ ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ରହୁଛି ତାକୁ 5ଟା ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ କହିବାର କିଛି ଆବଶ୍ୟକତା ନାହିଁ ବୁଝିପାରିଲ
Yes, sir.
ଦ୍ୟାଟ ଇଜ ଦ ଥିଙ୍ଗ କିନ୍ତୁ ଚଳିବ ବଟ୍ ଯେହେତୁ ତମେ ମତେ ପଚାରିଲେ ଟୁ କ୍ରିଟିକାଲି ଇଭାଲୁଏଟ୍ ମୁଁ କହିଲି ସେଥିପାଇଁ
Yes, sir.
ହଁ
Thank you, sir.
ଓକେ ତାପରେ ମୁଁ ଆସିବି ଗୀତାଞ୍ଜଳି ସାହୁ ଗୀତାଞ୍ଜଳି can you hear me
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I can hear you.
so ଗୀତାଞ୍ଜଳି ତମ ବିଷୟରେ କିଛି କୁହ give a very brief introduction of yourself
Yes, sir. Sir, my name is Gitanjali Sahoo. I'm from
Hmm.
Jharsuguda. I have
Okay.
completed MPhil degree in English literature and my
Very good.
BEd Kurukshetra University.
Hmm.
Thereafter, I was working in a college as a guest faculty in a
Hmm.
higher secondary school that was the junior college beforehand.
Hmm.
And I have very common hobbies like reading, art craft, sometimes sketching, and habits are I don't have any habit. Rather, in my free time, I love to help my mother in my daily routine and daily course.
Excellent.
Uh, and
So
let me try
Gitanjali, at what point of your life you have decided to become a teacher
sir, to be very honest, it really had a very personal touch, and it's the turning incident in my life that
Hmm.
took to this decision taking thing. It was a
Hmm.
very personal thing. I don't think that it should be revealed here. But yeah, it's kind of a personal tragedy I gone through that I thought that I should rebuild my career for some stability in my life, some financial support, and to come back successfully in life where I thought that I lost it. Then I need to be back in my life being successful. So I took this decision in 2021. Then
Hmm.
I completed my MPhil in 2011, but I took admission in 2021 in BEd course. I completed my BEd course in 23 only last year,
That
and
means
after
it
that,
is a second coming in your life.
totally second coming. For 10 years, I was full time housewife, and
Yeah.
in 2021, I took the decision that I should rebuild my career, and I enrolled myself in a BEd course because
No,
nowadays
that is that in 2020 you decided to become a teacher, and in
in
24 you are here.
2021, and last year I have completed my BEd, and this year I have qualified in some of the good jobs like I have
That is a
already
great resilience, and you have shown tremendous fighting spirit.
and
That is
I have also
super.
qualified for JT this year, and I have also the finalist of PEO, Block Provisional
Panchayat.
Executive
Yeah.
Officer. Yeah, but my rank was a bit low, 2 to 3 rank lower, so I couldn't qualify. And this is my third attempt in a government job. I'm
That's
almost in the final stage. I hope I
okay.
can.
So basically, you will also strive to become an English teacher, right?
Yes, sir. Because I
Okay.
was already into academics, like I have
So
done
I
my
am
MPhil.
asking the same question which I have asked Aishwarya. You are good in grammar or good in literature?
I need to brush up both in my field, but if you are going to ask me questions, sir, I can try in both the. But
Yeah,
if,
definitely. I will ask because this is my duty.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
If you
So, Gita, I would like to ask
yeah,
you first
yeah,
grammar question. What is the basic difference between an adjective and an adverb? Tell me with example. How you know this is an adjective, this is an adverb? Very shortly.
okay. A word that describes the quality of a noun, that can be a
Hmm.
adjective, like a beautiful girl, and an adverb that describes the quality of an adjective. Very
Only adjective?
sir, an adverb can also describe the quality of an adjective and also a noun.
No, no,
We
no,
can.
no, 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 no.
Maybe I'm wrong, but
Adverb describes the quality of adjective, adverb, and verb, not noun.
okay, that was verb, not noun. Yes.
Hmm.
Sorry for that mistake. And he runs very swiftly. The very, what the word very is an adverb.
Suppose I say he is a fast bowler. He ran very fast. Which one is which fast is adverb and which fast is adjective?
Okay, he ran very fast. This
Huh?
first is adverb.
Hmm.
What
And
was
he is
the
a fast runner or fast bowler,
is
whatever
first
it is.
runner? This first runner is this first is adjective,
Yeah.
because it's qualifying the running thing, the running in the verb, and it is describing the quality of the runner. That
Fast runner. Runner is the noun, so it qualifies the noun. Okay, that is adjective. Fast runner. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So basically, when I have asked the basic difference, the answer could be more precise. You could have said that an adjective is someone when you answer a question, what type, how many, how much, and the answer we get, this is the adjective. What type, as you rightly said, what type of girl, beautiful girl, what type of boy, intelligent boy, what type, how many students, 50 students, numerical adjective, how much water, little water. So these are the adjective. But adverb, you can answer question like how, where, when, how often, how he played well. How often I brush my teeth? Twice a day, twice, adverb of frequency. So these are the things very easily you can distinguish. But the answer you have given is correct. But I want it to be more precise. Okay.
Yeah. Great. Okay.
Yeah. Then let us ask you literature questions.
Yes.
Who has written the literary work Dr. Faustus?
Dr. Foster's.
It is
Yeah,
Elizabethan literature.
yeah. It's on my mark. Dr. Foster, a very famous one. Is it
Yeah, it is
Brandon?
Marlowe. Marlowe. Okay. Who is the father of English literature, by the way?
It's Chaucer. Geoffrey
Yeah,
Chaucer.
Geoffrey Chaucer.
Hmm.
Uh, who has written Portrait of an Artist as a Young Man, modern literature?
That is Henry James.
No, James Joyce.
Okay, sir. I got confused between Henry James, and James Joyce.
Yeah. These are the questions. Uh, I am no longer in teaching. These things I remember. I read maybe you can say more than 25 years ago. But because I have interest, I still vividly remember it. So thing is that whatever is done with interest, people will remember it. If you try to remember them for the sake of remembering it, you won't remember. Because I always believe and tell my students, interest is a condition of memory, right? So try to put some interest in the English language if you really want to be a good teacher. Okay, Gitanjali?
Yes, sir.
Then a few HR questions I would like to ask you. Just tell me, after 5 years, in which position you want to see yourself?
In 5 years, actually, I dreamed to be a lecturer. Then I really wanted to improve in my position. Next year, I want to see myself to be a PGT English. Then, if possible, I really want to be a principal of OAVS. But after 5 years, not possible. It will take some time. But I really want to see myself in a higher authority, because I am quite authoritative. I'm dominating in somehow, and I have that command. I've seen
So
in myself that kind of
this is the
quality.
goal. You want to become to reach in teaching profession. You want to reach pinnacle and become a lecturer or
Yeah,
professor.
yes. Teaching is what I really mean.
But you have to appear in the SSB lectureship job posts also.
Last year I have appeared, and I'll keep improving in each recruitment. And I'm really very happy that it's my first attempt in OAV, and I've qualified the written. So every step of success, every step is giving me encouragement and boosting up
Now,
my
suppose we won't select you. What would be your reaction?
I'll take it positively, sir, because next year I will again come back. Because
Okay. So you will take it in your own stride and come back harder next year, right?
yes, definitely I'll come back. I will find out in which field I have been rejected, like in written or in interview. That field I'll try my best to strengthen.
Okay, Gitanjali. Well, so you have also answered my questions properly. I think also you have it in you to succeed in the interview. Okay.
Okay, sir, thank you. But sir, I really need guidance in grammar, because the way you explain that brief questions, like we have to be very specific about our answers. Like that you are adjective and adverb. If you are going to explain the rules to them, they won't be interested in our explanation. They want crisp, brief answer. So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
kind of techniques we really want from you. Because if you are
Uh,
going to explain those things like history and literature, they are not going to be impressed by us.
Definitely. And they will ask you to teach something which you have to be at your best while giving that. That will be also very, I have, I quit teaching since 2016. But as the head of the institute, it's my duty. All the students have joined in Bidyasagar, at least to interact with them, to bring the best. And as I said in the beginning of the class, my job is to instill that confidence in all of you, those who are present today as a participant, so that you will qualify easily, because nobody is perfect in the world. Everybody is bound to make mistake. And in this day and age, with the advent of technology, knowledge is no longer a secret. It is easily available everywhere. Plethora in the internet, in the technology, in the WhatsApp. Now there's the AI button, Meta. You ask anything, you will get the answer. That small ring that is coming in your WhatsApp. So knowledge is no longer. But as I said, now you have to show some interest. If you've done something with a lot of interest, you will develop by itself. In my students' time, whatever I learn, not in a very compulsive way, I do it just because I want to know it, not to score marks. So this thing, all of you need to tell the students to learn it, to know the real life significance and enjoy it. Otherwise, there is no point in learning or teaching. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So now let us ask next student, Sangeeta Samal. Sangeeta,
Yes, sir. Good evening.
good evening, Sangeeta. Introduce yourself briefly.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, this is my first class at Bidyasagar Classes, so I'm getting nervous, but
Why?
I
Because
will try my best.
I will make you
Sir,
comfortable, but I am just like your father figure, so don't worry. Having more than 26, 27-year experience, so I will treat you like my child, so don't worry. Okay?
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Sangeeta,
Uh,
introduce yourself.
sir, my name is Sangeeta Samal. I
Hmm.
have completed my graduation from, sorry, graduation 2012, and I have obtained my B.Ed in 2021.
Hmm.
And my goal
So
is to be,
what is your subject?
sir, my subject is English literature. Um,
English literature.
yes, sir.
Okay. Mhm. So in English literature, what is your special paper in post graduation? Sangeeta,
Hello? Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have asked, have you done your PG in English?
No, sir. I have graduated in English.
English. So basically, you want to be an English teacher.
Yes, sir.
So have you taught English before to any class?
No, sir. I haven't teach anywhere, any institute or any school.
So you don't have
Uh,
any teaching experience while doing B.Ed. You must have given some teaching.
no, sir. I am never doing. I have no any teaching experience.
Okay, okay.
I am just an. Okay.
So you are a fresher.
Yes, sir.
So why we will select you as you are a fresher? Hmm. Okay, Sangeeta, tell me your strength and weakness.
Sir, I think my weakness is I never interact with any persons. That is my biggest weakness. So that I'm here to improve myself. And my strength is my keen interest in teaching. I want to be a good teacher. Um, I'm trying for since last 3 years, but the first time I am qualified for this, and I'm very excited for this. And I want to crack this interview also. But I need your guidance, and this is my first day too, so I getting so nervous. I think I will prepare myself for my performance tomorrow.
Definitely, definitely. Don't worry. I'm not asking you a lot of questions as it is your first class. So be prepared for the next class. We will interact more. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Hmm. Next, I would like to go to Snehashree Patel. Snehashree.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Snehashree. Introduce yourself.
Myself, Snehashree Patel. I have done integrated BSc B.Ed from Gangadhar Behar University in Botany, and I have done post graduation from Guru Bhasidas Vishwavidyalaya in Botany.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
So, Snehashree, are you working somewhere or you have no experience in teaching?
No, sir. I have no experience in teaching. I have only teaching experience in during the B.Ed.
B.Ed. So,
Yes,
do you think you can become a very good teacher if you given an opportunity?
yes, sir. Definitely, because I have the potential to make someone easily understand the topic because I can relate them to the real life experience. And
Mm-hmm.
as I am a all-time learner, so I believe in increasing my knowledge and gaining knowledge from students also.
Mm-hmm. Uh, Teachers' Day is celebrated on 5th of September. So,
Yes,
whose birthday is it?
Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan.
Very good. Why he is famous?
Sir,
Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan is primarily known as a teacher. He has also some other, designation. So, who is he?
um, sir, he
Do you
is
know?
the yes, sir. He is the first president of India.
No, no, no. He is the second president. First is Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Okay.
Sorry, sir.
He is the second president of India. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Second president.
so, how you make teaching botany as it is a very, very practical oriented subject? How will you make it fun for students so that they will remember it easily?
Sir, botany is a subject which we see every day. It is we use it every day. Our food is totally dependent, mainly dependent on plants only. So
Mm,
if we relate this knowledge to daily life, then it makes interesting.
mm,
For example, every student loves flowers. So if we know about the details of how the flowers are blooming, what is happening, then it become more interesting.
okay, okay. So you must have a lot of very good teachers in your life. What qualities of teachers impress you most?
Uh, Sir, the teachers who make the teaching environment friendly, that impressed me a lot because in that environment a student can easily express everything and learn good. In the learning become more positive. So I prefer to be a teacher who make the student comfortable and make the environment comfortable for them, for the students.
Very good answer. Okay, nowadays, Snehashree, many students are addicted to cell phones, and even the schools are also sending material to WhatsApp groups, PDFs, etc., etc. So, do you think this technology, use of technology, is a good thing for students, or it is really distracting them from the real life? Because students, by nature, teenagers or the small kids, they are more inclined to accept the negative instead of positive from mobile phone and other gadgets. So, are you a believer in encouraging students to use technology for their benefit, or you still believe the old traditional method of using hard copy is better?
No, sir, I will definitely uh, encourage students to use the latest technology. Along with that, I will also recommend them to use the hard copy also, as there are the new technology widen up the area for learning. One who have interest, there are some students in class who have more curiosity and they want to know. They have always have the question where, what. So every time it teacher is not available to answer them. So I will prefer encourage them to use the technology and to reach some higher level.
But technology is a double-edged sword, you know, Dodhari Talbar. So, as I
Yes,
said, now, students, if they are given mobile without parental supervision, they might get distracted towards negative things. Do you agree with my point, or they should be given to use mobile alone?
no, sir. It is a responsibility of both parents and teachers. The teachers also make the students understand what is good and how the technology should be used, and there should be and the parents have the responsibility to guide their children and to supervise them that what they are doing. Alone, I will not use the technology alone. I don't recommend them.
Okay, final question. You know, our government has made a lot of modification in teaching. The new teaching guidelines have come. So, do you think uh, how? Because nowadays the evaluation process has changed. Now students are more practical oriented. So, how our teaching will make students self-sufficient in their life, or what method you will apply so that students not only learn but they learn for real life?
Okay,
Life
sir.
skills. I mean, life skills.
Sir,
They will become more confident, more, I mean, self-dependent without depending on anybody.
okay, sir. In NEP 2020, there is the provision of vocational education, and
Hmm.
in Mahatma Gandhi also preferred have given idea about the vocational education, and I think it is the best way to make a student self-sufficient. In some middle time, this vocational education, the concept of vocational education is somewhere lacking. So
Hmm.
in my field, like I am a botany student, I will make them aware about farming, gardening. In future, they can use these ideas to build up their career, or they can be a like a gardening profession or farming profession to earn money also.
Very good answer. Final question, a GK question, current affair question. Now that Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana is changed its name, uh, that health card which poor people used to have. What is the new name of Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana?
Sir, I am not sure, but it is given something Pradhan Mantri something.
No. It is some Gopabandhu Arogya, something like that. So the
Sorry, sir.
names which I have changed, please remember them because these are the latest things. They might ask as a current affair knowledge for Odisha. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then
Thank
finally, I would like to ask another student some question as I am running out of time. Only 2 minutes left.
Sir,
Suprava Puhan. Sorry.
Sir, any improvement or any suggestion?
No, actually, improvement as far as I am concerned, actually, thing is that when you are saying something, you are saying in a single flow. So I want to either when you are speaking, give some pause and intonation. I mean, either when something you are saying important, you raise your voice, high, low. So proper modulation is needed in your voice. That is one improvement when you are delivering. Otherwise, you are quite good. And you are saying in the same flow. So when you are saying something, it appears as if you have memorized. It is appear less natural. If I become ultra critical, otherwise you have a very good voice quality, and it is also content
Okay,
is
I
good.
will focus on.
I want in single sentence, I would like to say you make your voice modulated and try to make sound more mature. It sounds little bit childish. Okay.
Sir, that is my voice only.
No, it's a good voice. But as you are going to be a teacher, I always believe a teacher is a commander. He has to be very commanding in your personality. So, as I say, you can understand what I am saying. Okay.
Yes, sir, I can.
But that is not a, flaw. It is natural with you. But with little bit of modification in your voice, it will sound more authoritative and commanding. It appeared little bit soft for my comfort. Okay.
Okay, sir, I will try.
Yeah. Then Suprava Puhan. Suprava.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Introduce yourself because I am running out of time. I may ask you more questions tomorrow.
Good evening,
Please
sir.
introduce yourself.
I am Suprava Puhan from Kotak. I have completed my MCA at IMIT Kotak. Since then, I had been working as a OBI developer.
So, what subject you have been selected?
In computer science, sir, I have a big problem. Like I have confident in with my subject knowledge, but I don't have a teaching skill, so that how to understand, like how to answer a cross questions in
Yeah.
pedagogy. So I need some
Actually, how
guidance
many
from you.
classes? Today is it your first class?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Have you attended two classes by Satya Sir, who is the master in teaching methodology, Satya Barik, who has taken
Yes,
classes
sir.
at 6 p.m. Have you
Yes,
attended his class?
yes, sir. I have attended and I have noted all the points what sir
Yeah,
told.
he will tell you the methodology of teaching. But as in a general sense, you are saying that you have no teaching experience, right?
Yes.
Hmm. So, as in the computer, B.Ed might not be needed.
No, I am the background, like I have completed my MCA since I was a software developer.
No issues, no issues. If you are confident, you will gain experience after you take two classes. But one thing, I will ask you few questions before I give you more guidance on how to uh, arrange the classes. I will ask Satya Sir to give you some notes about the methodology of teaching.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes.
I will ask you few questions. As you are a computer teacher, uh, tell me what is the latest operating system that is in our window?
Windows 7.
Windows 7 is the latest operating, or
Sorry, sir. Windows 10.
Windows 11 or 10?
Windows 10 mostly people are used, but 11 also coming.
Yeah, 11 is the latest one. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So, what is the difference between a RAM and a ROM?
So RAM is the random access memory. It is a volatile memory. It is used for the fast access the data. But ROM, otherwise ROM is the read-only memory. We cannot read, like write any data here. So it is a non-volatile memory.
Very good answer. Uh, uh, Tell me uh, what which browser is safe? it is Safari or Google Chrome or Firefox, which browser is safer nowadays?
Google Drive is the safe for us.
Google Drive.
Yes,
We
sir.
can save our files there.
Yes, sir.
What is cloud computing?
Cloud computing is the process to deliver the computing services like AWS, Amazon Web Services, and like gives a storage or memory like Google Drive.
Hmm. What is the difference between a website and a mobile app?
Sorry, sir, I am not able to recall now.
Okay, okay. Actually, mobile app and website both are complementary to each other. In website, it is World Wide Web. We load our data, everything. Mobile app is a very small, file size. It is directly linked to website, so that by clicking that, we will have the through mobile app we can have access to website content. And mobile app is very useful to run our day-to-day life activities, teaching. Every profession it is needed to manage our life, office software. So both basically mobile app is a software. Website is also a software development, but a website is basically it is in bigger platform, and it has its mobile version, but mobile app always used in a very small scale to have access of lot of day-to-day activities like anything. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hmm. And as far as details are concerned, our Soumya sir, our computer teacher, will ask you some technical questions on computer. So basically, I will ask Satya Sir to send you the methodology aspect of teaching computer so that you will have access. But I am afraid I am already 4 minutes over time. So we will round up the class today. Thank you, everybody. If has anybody left for today's discussion, or everybody has attended?
Sir, only me. I left, sir.
କାହାର ରହିଗଲା କଣ ତମ ନାଁ?
Sir, Somerani Prusti.
ହଉ ସୌମ୍ୟାରାଣୀ ତମର ହେଇପାରିଲାନି କି?
ନା sir,
ଠିକ ଅଛି। ଟାଇମ ହେଇଗଲା କାହିଁକି ନା ମୋର ପୁଣି ଅଦର ସେଡ୍ୟୁଲ ଅଛି ତ ଗୋଟେ କାମ କରିବା, ଯଦି ମୁଁ କାଲି ନଉଠି ତମର ମୁଁ ମନେ ରଖିଦେଲି, ମୁଁ ନୋଟ ଡାଉନ କରିଦଉଛି ମୋର ନୋଟ ରେ, ତମର ମୁଁ କାଲି ଫାଷ୍ଟ ନେବି। ଓକେ
ସାର୍ ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍, ଆମର ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ଓରିଏଣ୍ଟେଡ ଯଦି ଟିକେ ହୁଅନ୍ତା ଭଲ ହୁଅନ୍ତା ସାର୍, ମାନେ ରାଣ୍ଡମ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ପୁଟ୍ କଲେ ଆମର ଟିକେ କନଫିଡେଣ୍ଟ ମାନେ ଗେନ୍ ହୁଅନ୍ତା।
ହଁ obviously ମୁଁ ସେଟା ଆମର ସତ୍ୟ ସାର୍ କହିବି, ଯାହାର ଯୋଉ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ଅଛି ସେ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ଓରିଏଣ୍ଟେଡ ଟାଇମ ତ ଆମ ପାଖରେ ଲିଟରାଲି ଆଉ 10 ଡେଜ ରହିଲା, ତ ସେ 10 ଡେଜ ଭିତରେ ରେସ୍ପେକ୍ଟିଭ ସବଜେକ୍ଟ ଟିଚର ମାନେ ଆମର ଯୋଉ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ମୋର ଆଜି କ୍ଲାସ ର ପର୍ପୋଜ ଥିଲା ଜଷ୍ଟ ମୁଁ ଜାଣିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଥିଲି ଯୋଉମାନେ ଜଏନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନଙ୍କ ଏଣ୍ଟ୍ରି ଲେଭେଲ ନଲେଜ କେତେ ଅଛି, ଆଉ ସେଇ ହିସାବରେ ମୁଁ ଗ୍ରୁପ ରେ ଗୋଟେ ବାୟୋଡାଟା ଫର୍ମ ପୋଷ୍ଟ କରିଦେଲେ ସେ ଫର୍ମ ଟାକୁ ସମସ୍ତେ ଫିଲ୍ଅପ୍ କରିକି ମତେ ହ୍ୱାଟ୍ସଆପ ରେ ଏଇ ନମ୍ବରରେ ପଠେଇଦବ। ମୋ ନମ୍ବର ଟା ପିଲାମାନେ ଲେଖିଦିଅ ସମସ୍ତେ, 933
Yes sir, 933
742 1183.
Yes sir.
It is the official number of Bidyasagar Classes also. And I am very much satisfied with it. Honestly speaking, all of you are good. एमती नो जे कहार फ्लॉ अछि, समस्त 19-20 अछंती, आउ ऑल ऑफ यू आर क्वाइट कैपेबल ऑफ क्रैकिंग द इंटरव्यू। मो माने एटा माने तम मानको कॉन्फिडेंस बूस्टिंग पय कहउनी, व्हाट माय असेसमेंट, कारण मु प्रथम रु कहछि टू ऑल इज ह्यूमन परफेक्ट इज गॉड, केवल भगवान ही परफेक्ट हे परिबे। किंतु बहुत खुशी, आफ्टर ए लॉन्ग टाइम आई फाउंड सो मेनी गुड स्टूडेंट्स इन ए सिंगल बैच। So all of you must feel good about yourself and try hard, because this
sir number actually repeat कर देबे sir, मैं सुन
repeat
पाइलिनी।
आउट कर देबे। हो
Yes sir.
मो जो बायोडाटा टा जो थरे पकेबे सेटा मो नंबर तथापि आउट रिपीट कर दोछि, 933
Yes sir.
742 1183। विद्यासागर वेबसाइट जुआडे भी देखिबो एई नंबर टाइ तुमको पाइबो, बुझ पाइलो? जो तुम माने भी एडमिशन करते प्रथम एई नंबर ही कॉल करथिबो।
Yes sir.
ओके
एक्चुअली सर सब्जेक्ट ऊपर जदि रैंडम क्वेश्चन हमें फेस करिवु ना, मु भाबुची सेठी माने सर डिफरेंट कैंडिडेट मानकर डिफरेंट लाकुना थाय सर। जेमिति मु फिजिक्स ऑनर्स रो बिलोंग करछि, किंतु टीजीटी मैथ रे मु सिलेक्ट हेछि, तो को टाइप रो मैथ क्वेश्चन एराइज हे परिबो इंटरव्यूअर मानको माने मन रे?
उदित सर मैथ टीचर अछंती जे के सब बेले सब्जेक्ट नॉलेज रो क्लास नियंती, तो ऑब्वियसली
आज्ञा
एटा हमर माने इंटरव्यू जो कोऑर्डिनेटर सत्य सर अछंती ही विल एड्रेस
आज्ञा
दिस इश्यू आ तम माने मते तो हेड ऑफ द अथॉरिटी हिसाब रे भी कहि देलो तेणु तमर योर जॉब विल बी डन सेति पय किछि व्यस्त होबा ओके
आज्ञा थैंक यू सर थैंक यू सो मच
वेलकम वेलकम हाउ ऑल द बेस्ट टू ऑल ऑफ यू सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास टिल देन गुड बाय ओके टोटल कितने टोटल 17,000